Facts, bullshit, or honesty. I'm going to give you facts mixed with some honesty. I'm going to give you bullshit mixed with some honesty also. In this episode, you got to decide for yourself what is facts, what is bullshit. But know this, it's going to be all honesty. For example, did you know in marriage, when a bride is traditionally walked down the aisle by her father and represented or presented to the husband-to-be, this symbolizes the transfer of property. And the new wife will then take the husband's last name to solidify the ownership of said property. Did you know monogamy is proven not to be the best choice nor only choice for relationships? I'll give you more details shortly right here on Straight Hating, baby. Welcome back. It's Straight Hating, brought to you by Straight Hating Fashions and More, an online store selling a new brand of merchandise called Straight Hating. We currently have a limited supply of 5 different items, but we will soon progress to 100 plus items in the near future. Go check us out at straighthatingfashionsandmore.com. That's straighthatingfashionsandmore.com. I'm your host, AC. Tonight we have a guest co-host. His name is Tom Ellis. Welcome, Tom Ellis.
Left hand up. How you doing tonight, AC?
I'm doing great, baby. I'm doing great. I'm glad you're here to join me tonight, man. I'm looking forward to this night for a very long time. How you feel?
I feel good, man. I've been looking at this for a while, especially since we ended y'all streak.
Oh, shoot. We going straight to the dive. But guess what? Let's do introduction first. Tell a little about yourself.
Well, I'm here with you on Straight Hating for my first time. Very excited about that. I'm in the car business, man. I help people. I'm a family man. I have a wife and kids. I'm a simple man.
All right. Any plugs you want to put in there?
Plugs, wires, whatever you need me to put in there, man.
All right.
I'm here. I'm living, man. We're blessed. I'm blessed. God has been good, man. God has been good. So,
what about your business that you're doing?
Oh, well, thanks for asking. Carolina Car Connection. This is something that's going to be coming real soon. I'm real excited about it. Something we're going to be doing, bring a little twist to the car business. We're more geared at helping people, all situations, any. And we like to have fun too.
All right, go check my man out too on Carolina Car Connections. All right, so let's get to it. Let's get to it. Football. That's what we want, baby. That's what we love. We just got past the preseason. That's done and gone, and now we're here for the regular season. Regular season starts tomorrow, and everybody excited about it. I know I am. You excited, man?
Yes, sir. Ready for some football. You?
Of course, of course. I tell you what. How do you feel about the regular season coming?
I feel good about it, man. I feel good. I think the Commanders are going to show out this year, but I'm looking forward to a lot of good games all around the league. I think it's going to be real exciting.
All right, check this out. How do you feel about the season overall?
Well, I think the season is going to be good, really good, surprising, full of surprises.
All right, so what about your team, the Commodores? How you feel about them?
The Commodores. I like that name, man. I like that name. But Lionel Richie was pretty good. He laid out some hits. So, as you guys saw a couple weeks ago, we dropped a little track on you guys. So, But we don't got to hear about the street. But I feel good about my team. We're not y'all division, so I'm not really going to hate on you too bad. But the NFC East, Cowboys, Eagles, and Giants. We here.
Bullshit. Do you think the Ravens helped your team any?
Well, I mean, just keeping it real, it was good to go up against a good team, good ran organization. You guys have always done things the right way. You guys didn't have all the drama and BS going on around, behind the scenes. So it was good to practice with you guys. We had to rough you up a little bit, Our rookie showed out a little bit, but all in all, it was fun. It was needed for both teams, getting us ready for the season.
You sound like you're forgetting that just 2 weeks ago, 2 or 3 weeks ago, your team was crying about how too much work y'all was doing. I mean, do you remember that?
I do. Eric Bieniemy came over from the Kansas City Chiefs. You know, if you remember Eric Bieniemy when he played in the league, he's a fierce competitor. So he came there and was like, you guys got to work. Magic Johnson and the new owners were like, you guys going to work. So they got to get used to it.
Actually, it was more like, y'all better get your ass up and play because you're embarrassing in front of the Ravens. Was it more like that?
I don't think so. I can't stand that one.
Hey,
I can't.
I did the research. He got on their ass. It was actually literally crying. Stopped the game, stopped playing, and went to the coach and said, Coach, we're working too hard. We need a break. This is too much. They did that right in front of us while they was playing. Okay, that's true facts. Y'all look that up. No bullshit.
Hey, we were known for that BS, but it's a new era, new ownership. New ownership. So, you know, I still got to deal with that, listen to that, but it's cool. New day's coming, but we started the new regime by ending y'all streak. So.
All right. Now that y'all got a new management, new coach, y'all in a new spirit, y'all feeling all that, is your name legal?
It is for now.
Does that mean it's legal? Y'all use that legally?
I can't confirm or deny. But
last time we checked, when I did my research, y'all lost the name legally. And when y'all lost the team, you lost the name legally, but you got the team saved, but nothing came back up about the name being used or paid for. You got to pay for the name. You think Magic took care of that?
Magic handled that, man. It's Magic. It's Magic.
All right.
Something I heard somebody say something about the DC Magics. So, you know, shit like that bound to happen. We can get away with stuff.
Remember, you heard that here first with Straight Hating, DC Magics, all right? So, is there anything you want to say in response to my previous comments that I made about the Commodores?
I think that game showed it all. So I'll just leave it at that. It showed it all.
Alright, I'll take that.
New era.
I'll take that.
New era, but you guys are not in our division, so I'm not really going to, you know, I let the Steelers and the Bengals and the Browns handle y'all.
So you're saying if I was in your division like the Cowgirls, what would you say?
Yeah, it wouldn't even be a conversation. You know the thing with the Cowboys, disaster waiting to happen. Everybody knows it.
I remember them beating you, and you had to put a name tattoo on your head because you lost a bet, and you had the star on your head in the barbershop.
COVID season. That was the COVID season. All right, but more recently, we go back to last year when things got back to normal. Cowboys, Cowgirls, whatever they call themselves, they know what it was. I think 2023 is recently, this year, we beat them 26-6. So
remember, you guys, facts or bullshit. Y'all checked it out. All right. In your opinion, what would be your team's major challenge this season?
Our biggest challenge this season is going to be finding consistency. That's going to be our biggest challenge. Finding consistency and learning how to win games all the way through. Not playing half a game, not showing up when we want to, showing up every week. That's what's going to change. That's what's got to change.
Do you think the Commodores are going to the Super Bowl this season?
You heard it here first on Straight Hating. That's my Super Bowl pick.
I didn't hear shit just now. I actually know they go to the Super Bowl.
Yes, the Commanders will be in the Super Bowl this year. You heard it here first. The Commanders. Shit. Not Commodores, but Lionel Richie to come through and drop another hit on him.
Gotcha. So let's talk about a real football team. It's some Baltimore Ravens news, baby. All right, according to the updates on the Baltimore Ravens channel, Lamar Jackson, Odell Beckham Jr., and Zay Flowers are going to be an unstoppable force to deal with this season. What do you think?
That's what they're going to say, but knowing what I know in the division y'all in, Steelers got a defense, the Bengals, man, the Browns, so I don't know. But maybe. Zay Flowers did his things at Boston College, so we'll see if it translates to the NFL.
You know, did you know ESPN ranked the Baltimore Ravens number 8 best team in the whole league, and the NFL ranked the Baltimore Ravens number 7. That means within the top 10 overall, the best teams.
That's where you guys been at the last decade with no ring to show. So it's not surprising. ESPN love y'all, so they gonna keep doing that.
What about the NFL? NFL gave us a ring too.
They love y'all too. I just go by what I see.
Now, just recently, a couple of days ago, Ray Lewis was voted #1 out of 175 non-quarterback players as the most dominant player in the 21st century. What say you to that?
Can't hate on that one. Ray Lewis was a beast. He brought it, and you had to be a special kind of person to play on that defense with Ray Lewis. He was good at elevating everybody. You saw what he did with Ed Reed and the rest of the guys you had. So I can't hate on that. I'll keep it real.
His legacy right now is still untouched. No one can touch him at all. You agree with that?
I agree. He's one of the greatest linebackers to ever play the game.
I appreciate that. See, facts or bullshit. Now, our linebacker duo, Roquan Smith and Patrick Queen, are going to dominate the defensive line and be unstoppable. What do you think about that?
I don't see it happening. I think they're overhyping it, but the Ravens don't have the linebackers are good. Roquan Smith, y'all made a little trade last year, got him from the Bears, gave up a couple of picks. That was a decent trade, but you guys have nobody up front.
First of all, they called them the dynamic duo. First of all, and Roquan Smith in his off season, he was trained by Ray Lewis.
Yeah.
So Ray Lewis, you just gave Ray Lewis the thumbs up and the green light. So he trained and he was working with Roquan Smith, so he gave him some good game on the off season. You
can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink. We cannot compare Roquan Smith to Ray Lewis. He might have gave him some pointers, but he's not going to elevate y'all defense like Ray did.
I tell you what elevated when we make that duo a trio, when we add J.K. Dobbins to the defensive line. What do you say to that?
Still not going to work for you, bro. Still not going to work.
Hey, we got to make them believers, man. Them haters when I give them facts, they can't feel it. You know what I'm saying? We got the trio connection. We got the offensive connection. We got also, don't forget, our #1 kicker, Mr. #9 himself, Justin motherfucking Tucker, the best kicker in the league. What say to that?
He was straight, but y'all done wore that man leg out, man. Y'all, his leg is done. Kicking 60-yard field goals, 70 yards. I mean, y'all put too much strain on the man. But we'll see if he can hold up this season. But don't count on that.
Bro, he's never let us down with anything. He's the #1 kicker in the league.
You know how many miles you guys have put on that man's legs, Slim? Y'all have put. Y'all don't score touchdowns, so you got to kick a lot of field goals. So his stats look good.
All right. Guess what? But this what I'm foretelling. Now we'll be playing in the season. This season we'll be playing at the Super Bowl against the San Francisco 49ers. Now you hear it here right now on Straight Ahead. We're playing in the Super Bowl against the San Francisco 49ers. That's the only one that I'm looking like that's going to stand toe to toe with us. We got a great team this season. San Francisco 49ers always been there, you know what I'm saying? That's how it's going to be. What do you think?
I think if y'all run into Derrick Henry and the Tennessee Titans again in the playoffs, I think you guys are going to be sent home again.
Bro, that was 4 seasons ago. We've learned from that. We got past that. Derrick Henry not even the same person no more.
When he plays the Ravens, he turns it up a notch. I mean, but we'll see. We'll see, but I'm just trying not to let you get your hopes up. Because a couple of years ago, you had me thinking we was about to go out in Miami to the Super Bowl and all this stuff. And I was like, Slim, they're not going to go. And then... Hold
up. You believe that we were going to Miami Super Bowl?
No, you believed it. I tried.
The nation believed that. The nation believed that. In fact, I think I remember having... Let's go back to your team real quick, the Commodores. When you guys had a different name. I can't remember. There's so many names in the book. Remember we beat you guys in the regular season?
You did.
And you had to wear my jersey?
I did. Hey, I'm a man who pays his bets.
You look like you paid a lot of bets, man.
I'm glad I didn't bet cash. No cash. No cash.
That team is just. Here's my take on that team. The Commodores is just like the Cowgirls. They have on paper what it takes to make it happen, but when it comes to action, they bricks. Hit bricks. They're trash. Garbage. Varmint.
No.
Throw up. I almost threw up in my mind just now. But that's how I feel about that.
Now you said facts and bullshit, right? Did you just put us in the same sentence as the
Facts.
Cowgirls?
Facts
as the
and
Cowgirls, the team that ESPN, the nation, and the world has gone to the Super Bowl every year. I mean, I'm keeping it real about my crew. ESPN ain't picking us to go to the Super Bowl every year, so you cannot compare us to go to the Cowboys. We do not set ourselves up for failure. We know what we are. They're delusional. They think they're Super Bowl champions. They win games in September. After Halloween, that's it. The season's over for them.
Actually, I give you that one. I agree with that. I know but both y'all teams make Thanksgiving terrible. I don't like Thanksgiving to today because of y'all teams. I really don't. If I have to go through Thanksgiving and have to watch TV, I'd rather go to sleep. I don't eat turkey no more because of that damn football games on Thanksgiving. We gotta watch Commodores and the Cowgirls, and you be falling asleep like this. It's so fucking boring. Like, oh my god. But anyway, we skipped to that one. I don't even like Thanksgiving. That's a fun fact for you guys. I don't even like Thanksgiving because of that.
You don't like Thanksgiving because they never put the Ravens on Thanksgiving. They put the Detroit Lions on Thanksgiving every year. Them Bama's went 0-16 a couple of years ago, but you guys are never on Thanksgiving.
They give a better show than you guys. Always.
The Detroit Lions?
Straight hater. Well, that's a wrap on football for the night. The regular season starts tomorrow night, Thursday night. Who do you guys play?
Well, we play Sunday. We open up with the Arizona Cardinals, 1 o'clock start on Sunday. Tomorrow night it's going to be the Chiefs and the Lions, opening it up. But the game of the week is going to be Sunday night, the Giants and the Cowgirls. We will see Dallas start 0-1, and we'll hear everybody crumbling and crying. So
It's almost like he was a Cowgirls fan just now. That's what I heard. I don't know.
That's my division rival, so I got to take a shot at them any chance I get.
Okay. Now, the Baltimore Ravens, we start our first season game with the Houston Texans at home in Baltimore on Sunday, September 10th at 1 p.m. Now, that's going to be a great game, great start. We're going to let you know how we start and finish all the way in. Now, that's it for the wrap for the football for the night.
Left hand up.
Every season, or every episode, I'm going to let you know about my Baltimore Ravens. So be ready for them. They're starting next week. Now, let's get into some politics right here. Are you good with politics?
Hey man, I'm here to talk. I'm here to do whatever. Let's go.
Do you think the state of politics that we're at now it's worth talking about?
Man, I could answer that question 30 different ways. I mean, hell, I don't know.
It's something that's necessary though. We gotta talk about the politics because it's something that affects us no matter what. So I touch bases on that a little bit each episode because sometimes people don't know what's going on and we let these things slip by a lot. So what do you think about that new group?
And enlighten me on this new group. What new group are we talking about? Because there's a couple of them.
Trump and the conspirators.
Wow, that's not a group. That's a daggone, I don't even know what to call it. Man, where do I begin? All I know is they short. That's all I can tell you right now. They're short. You know, you can't. There's only so much you can do and cover stuff up before things get exposed and they come for you. So
yeah, they got a ban of 19 people, 19 idiots, and a whole nation of followers. Anybody can have followers these days. Hell, I need followers. Shit, he got followers. Damn, an idiot get followers. Hey, I need followers. So now check this out. You know they're about to sing on each other, right?
oh, no doubt. No doubt.
Cause they got one cat, according to Apple News, The Hill, and every news station out there. Former Proud Boys leader Enrique Tarrio, that sounds like a Spanish or Indian name kind of thing, but he got black skin. He was sentenced to 22 years in prison for spearheading a plot that culminated in the 2020 Capitol attack. It's the longest sentence handed down in connection with January 6th since everything started. Now, a lot of people got sentenced. Some people got a few months, some people got 10 years, some people got 5 years, some people got not a patent arrest, they had to do some extra, a little time or something like that. But he got 22 years. What do you think about that, man?
That's a long damn time to be following behind somebody.
And he wasn't even there. Make a record.
Damn, not even there.
He wasn't at the location. Now, I want y'all to know this. He wasn't at the location. But he was the one who started everything and got them set up and told them to get there. He the one who organized the whole situation because he's the leader of them and told them to go there. So that's why he got that charge for spearheading the whole thing. He wasn't at the damn location. I think he kind of showed up later, but he said he didn't really go in the Capitol. But that's kind of fucked up, 22 years. And you know what? I don't feel sorry for him. Him and all his cronies need to go down. Now, usually I would say that's fucked up because the black man and all that kind of stuff and all that, yada, yada, yada. I got friends out there now think I hate white people. I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm an equal opportunity disliker. I dislike everybody across the board. If you're ignorant, you are ignorant. I don't care what color you are. Black, white. I can't stand when people say yellow. There's no fucking yellow. You know, I just thought about this now. People say black, white, yellow, green. There's no black or yellow or green people. And there's no blue people. For you idiots talking about there's blue. Blue is a uniform, not a person or people. You have a choice to put on a blue uniform. You don't have a choice of being black or white. I will make that little entry right there, a little clear part. But back to the point. Now, I usually always stick up to black people and say, well, they did him wrong and that stuff. No, they did him right. They need to throw the book at his ass. They should have gave him 30 fucking years. Set the example for other dumbass black people following in the footsteps of dumbass other people. That's just my take on that. If you're a dumbass, you're a dumbass. And he got 22 years. The other cat, the other black cat, who was part of conspirators, he was left in jail. Nobody came to bail him out. He got bailed out eventually later, but he left in jail. And I think he should be left in fucking jail. Because no one came to his aid. He could have been, he begged to the judges saying he can't afford counsel. But, so why are you running with people who can't afford it? And they didn't come to your help. I know right now they're going to start singing on each other.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
What do you think? How will it take about another week or two?
Probably less. It's happening right now. It just hasn't been released yet.
I tell you, I got something for you. Now you gotta run me on this one now. Now, Trump and the conspirators, I told you who the conspirators are. Trump and his 18 comrades who did all that bullshit together. Now, did you know they have a new album coming out this year?
A new album?
Yeah. It's called My King Hit Rock Bottom. That's their new album with Trump and the conspirators. Now, you like to hear the listing of the songs on that album?
Yeah. What are those songs?
Okay. Here's the first song. Snitch Bitch. Featuring Gunna Crew and the 6ix9ine 324 Boys.
Damn.
Here's the second song. The King Is Down. Featuring Millie and from Nelly 12.0. Third song. Familiar Faces. featuring the Mugshot Band. Fourth song, Dumbass Smile, featuring that girl with the dumbass smile.
Slim, but I know what you talking about.
Hey, you remember that girl with that dumbass smile? Her face looked like this.
Hey,
Like what was she doing, bro? What was she doing?
that band was sitting there like, I don't know. They get that super duper shit that they give them. Maybe it was something in their water or something. I don't know.
And you know what? I saw a special. I'm gonna get back to the fucking list, but I saw a special the other night. It was an hour long. Had all the shit on it from the beginning to end about what happened. She was in the recording. They recorded her talking to the two black women who were what do you call it? Check the votes. She was talking to them and she told them, you need to go ahead and tell them that the votes were rigged, so because they're gonna come and get you. They're gonna really come do something with you. They sat there, man. We heard every fucking word she said, man, on camera.
Watch TV more.
She had every fucking word, bro. She was lying to them, talking about they're gonna come get you and all kinds of stuff. Now this is, if y'all don't know who she is, I can't remember the name at the moment, but she was the producer. She is the publisher. We call it a publisher or the speaker for Kanye West. Now we know how Kanye West was doing, right? They call him Ye. So when he was in the White House doing bullshit too, but yeah, she used to work with him. So that's the kind of people you're dealing with. Let's get back to this list of the album they got. All right, They About to Cry in the Courtroom, featuring Boys to Women's. Follow Me to the End of Time, featuring KKK Shakur. All Y'all Against Me, featuring the Proud Boys and Girls Mafia and KKK Shakur. One Last Try, featuring GA Voting Officers Group and Karen McKnight. In 6 Months, featuring DA Don't Play With Me and her crew. Lie Lie Baby, featuring Vanilla and Chocolate Sprinkles. And their #1 hit, I Pee on My Fans and They Like It, featuring the R. And they got a bonus track, which is a remix and a sequel to that #1 hit. It's called Correction, They Love It, featuring the R and Master T. Make him say, ooh, ooh, nay. Hey, that's the hits going on right now on that damn stupid ass album. Cause they are stupid as hell. So that's what y'all know. This is what we're watching every damn week, every day. So we gotta say something about it. Cause I mean, it's sad. You know what I'm saying? It's the most embarrassing thing in the whole damn nation right now. I know people are folding both ways, talking about, damn, don't know what to do. This is an embarrassing situation. Now, at the same time, while this is going on, it's taken away from the other stuff that's going on, like they stopping voting rights in Alabama. Did y'all know that? They're stopping voting rights. As we speak, they're trying to stop it. The legislator has stopped from making the voting for blacks bigger. They kept making it a smaller area. And the judges had told them to make a bigger area for black voters. This was going on at the same time while we're watching this Trump bullshit. And no one knows that's going on. And for y'all don't know, but Alabama's the place where they had that brawl about a month ago when we had kicked some ass. Yeah. Y'all watch my episode. We definitely was on that. Alright, so let's see. You got anything you want to say about the politics?
I think you covered it all, man. I mean, all of it. I mean, just keeping it real slim, all of that shit. I mean, motherfuckers following this person, doing this, but that soundtrack that's coming out.
Yeah. Would you get it?
Hell no, because I watch it every fucking day. They not even doing it like nah, none of that shit. I mean, seriously, sometimes you gotta think, what the fuck is wrong with people? That's what you gotta sit there and think sometimes. But you know, like you said, they follow whatever. So,
in fact, I gotta hear about this every day in the daytime. So it's kind of like refreshing to let it out on the podcast, because I hear them talking all the time. They speaking and they're like, well, this and this, that's that. Trump, they this to Trump. And the last few days they've been silent. I've noticed they're not talking as much. They're sad. You know what I'm saying? And then when I'm meeting different people, you can see it on their face, whatever. Because I see a lot of people on a regular basis, and the same people I see every day, their moods has changed. And I know it's not just because of the weather, because the weather is getting warmer now. But yeah, I've noticed it. They really not liking what's going on. And talk about some other politics. That Ramaswamy guy, who is Indian American, he needs to sit his ass down. And if you guys are voting for this idiot who don't know anything about politics, anything about foreign matters, or anything at all, he's business friendly. Yeah, he's very smart because he can make money and he can make fools believe him. That's called manipulator, persuader, or good salesperson. What do you think?
All the above. All the above. I mean, seriously, it don't matter. My take on that with the politics, I mean, especially looking at the state we're in right now, I mean, it don't matter. I mean, right now, every other nation's probably looking at us like, dang, them Bama's over there can't get it together. They just laughing at us. I mean, I don't even want to go into the current situation, so I'm not going to spend too much time on that,
But we'll touch bases more on that on next episode or whatnot. I just want to touch on that a little bit. I don't want to stay on politics too long. We let that one go. So the topic of the day, what I want to talk about, we're going to hit this a little bit, but today's topic is monogamy and relationships. Monogamy and relationships. Do you think it works for relationships? Do you think is what relationships need, monogamy? What do you think?
I think all relationships need God.
Okay.
I mean, that's my take on it. Just keeping it real, but I mean, yeah, I mean that's needed.
Well, that's a religious take on it, but you also know, even in the Bible and in the religious time period, the time period of the Bible, no one in the Bible was monogamous. Majority of people was not monogamous. And then the lifestyles of those who's in that Bible time period lives in a time period of not monogamy, but polygamy. And actually a different form of polygamy. It's called polygamy. That's when a man has more than one wives. So in the time period of that time period, only reason why it became a monogamy situation because Judaism, they wanted to structure their relationships from polygamy to monogamy. So, and that's also it was more eastern. Now, in the more eastern time areas, that's where the Bible times at, in the eastern time period, not in the west. There's not one person in the Bible that's from North America. Not one damn soul. Now, I don't want to touch bases on the religion too much because I know I've pissed a lot of y'all off. But I spent most of my life studying the religion, and there's not one person in that Bible that's of a white race. They're always in the Mid-Eastern time periods, and the cultural situation for relationships were polygamy. So That's our take on religion. All right, so, but monogamy, for those who don't know, is a practice or state of being married or in a sex relationship with only one person. Polygamy is a practice or custom of having more than one wife or husband at the same time. Polygyny, now I apologize if I pronounced that wrong, but it's spelled Polygyny. That refers to a man being married to two or more women at the same time. Now that was the custom of the Bible time periods, and majority of people in there in the Bible was that's how they lived. Most of them did not have a monogamous relationship. And for those Bible thumpers out there who has a version of the King James Version, King James was actually gay. Just put them out there. Whoa. And that's the version of the Bible that y'all reading. Now there's more to the Bible that y'all don't even know, that y'all won't be taught, and y'all won't know at all. Because it's not societal, it's not the end thing to teach you the more detailed version of the Bible. Now, if you go to these churches, I know we switched gears real quick, but when we go to these churches, big churches, small churches and stuff, you always see a pale white guy with blonde hair or straight hair or a damn halo around him. Now, when he went into Egypt to go hide, went to Africa to go hide amongst the people, there's no way in the world, put this in your minds, there's no way in the world that a person that's pale-faced can hide amongst the people with a pale face. No one in that time period was pale. So for him, in order for him, being a pale-faced person that y'all see on your doors, on your walls, in your churches, for him to go hide amongst the people, he had to look like them. For him to go hide amongst the people, he had to look like them. In order to look like them, he had to look like them. Bronze is not pale, it's brown skin. Wool hair is not straight, it's more of a thick nature. If y'all read your Bibles, talk Bible stuff, make sure y'all know the history, not just of the Bible, because a lot of the Bible don't coincide with the actual history together. That's why it's a contradiction. History of people, which in that time period was in the Middle Eastern time period, Middle Eastern area, Asia, and Africa. That was not in Europe and North America. Not one damn soul was in North America. So everybody in that time period, in that area, even to the day, is mainly of color. That's just facts. So if you throw comments and say, well, this, make sure you know your history and your Bible. And the authors of it as well. Because most of the stuff, here's another thing that's going to hurt your feelings. A lot of stuff in the Bible is not correct. It was rewritten, has different versions of it. I read every version. Rewritten, and the author is some type of a European dude. Okay? Just want y'all to know that. All right, back to the monogamy situation. Now, did y'all know monogamy, well, the opposite of monogamy is non-monogamy, which is polygamy, polyamory, open relationships, and more. Non-monogamy has grown in popularity in recent years. And it has a connotation of a negative connotation, first of all. Now, based on religious beliefs and stuff like that, and how things are, you know, it's frowned upon. which I can't say I don't agree with that. Yeah, I agree with that too. I'm sure you do. More than 1 in 5 people reported they've been in a consensually non-monogamous relationship before. 1 in 5 people. Monogamy is not inherently better than non-monogamy, nor is the opposite is true. But monogamy is great for some relationships and not for others. Some people assume that non-monogamous relationships are inherently less committed or less secure. But in fact, some research has found people in consensually non-monogamous relationships actually tend to be more committed to their long-term relationships. Did you know that?
That is actually, from what I've seen, that is actually true. That part right there is actually true. So
I think on that part,
usually in certain situations, certain things, you know, like you said, comfortability with it. So some people, they get along better. There's more longevity because, hey, you know what I'm doing this, that. So
did you know? Now here's another thing. It's part of the monogamy situation, relationship too. In marriage, and you didn't know this, I'm sure a lot of you don't. Marriage actually benefits the man versus a woman. A married man is more happier, mostly more happier than a single man. Married women are not happy. Mostly single women are more happy than married women. Studies have shown. Now, single women tend to want marriage more than single men. They shy from it, but actually it's healthier for a man to be married and be in a relationship because it's actually helps them. Men are more logical, women are more emotional. So the men, for instance, it keeps them more healthier, financially more, help them financially more. They look at things of financial stability, health stability, emotional stability. But as far as a woman concerned, it stagnates them because it stops them from bonding and having that emotional bond. So the statistics have showed that monogamous relationships is not actually helping married women, because women initiate divorce at least 70% of the time. Women always initiate it 70% of the time, divorce, not men. So when that happens, of course, the stigmatism of the woman taking half and all that kind of stuff, it is true, but it doesn't benefit them as much as a man being benefited in a relationship. Because men get a stability, and once that stability is on them, they have a responsibility to work for. They're dependent on that responsibility that pushes them to work harder, to protect, to provide, and to do. So it actually helps them. It's more of a benefit, again, it's more benefit to a man than a woman. And that's statistics that shows that. This is true. Facts or bullshit. It's actually researched and be true. Did you know that?
You know what, AC? I did not know that, but now that I'm sitting here thinking about it, listening and learning some of these things, it makes a lot of sense. This is stuff that I've seen with my own eyes, but you're right.
This and the whole thing is now, men, here's another thing. Men are not tended to just have one woman. We're not supposed to just have one woman sexually. We're supposed to procreate with different women. Women are not supposed to procreate with different men. However, women need to bond more and associate more than men do. So the polygamous relationship, not polygamy, the polygamy relationship with the one husband and the different women tends to help and support, because the man has stability of his women, his wives are there Of course, there's sexual pleasure, but it's more of a logical situation of stability, financial, mental, and health benefit to it. Now, as far as the woman is concerned, it supports her more because she has an emotional bond, and women tend to be emotional. They need attention. They need to be around people. They need to see people. They need to do this, do that. When a man typically don't need to do that, because we're content. Most are content with just doing and providing and trying to get that responsibility going. So with that woman being emotional bond is not there in a monogamous relationship. So they tend to seek the extra emotional relationship elsewhere. Now, if you have a polygamy relationship, they have the other wives to bond with. Necessarily have to be sexual, but they have that bonding. They have the other attention, the other affection that they will not get from their husband. That's what makes it work in a polygamy relationship. That's why it becomes more successful. Right now, it's frowned upon because of religious beliefs and the Western state of mind of things. But that was never the intentions at all for have a monogamous relationship, but polygamy. But got just more input put on that one. Did you know that?
I know now. If you don't know now, you know.
Well, because women are more emotional. They have to now.
Oh yeah, I knew women were
Just think of you monogamous relationship. Now, again, women initiate divorce more, 70% more than men. In a marriage of just two people, after 5 years or so, 10 years or so, 15 years, 3 to 5 years, a woman, everybody changes first of all, but a woman tends to change emotionally to the point that need more attention. They need to be, to see more, do more. That hurts the woman in a relationship because she's with one person. And she's bound to be with that one person because of the monogamous relationship. So there goes that 70%. They always say, well, most times when they leave, they say, well, I'm not happy no more.
Exactly. Yeah, you weren't giving me what I needed. Or
not giving me what I needed.
Or they were there for me. Or, yeah.
Right.
We've heard it all.
And that's all about an emotional content. And happiness is about emotion. No one can be happy all the time. In the logical man's time period, in a sense of mind thinking, they will think about, I may not be happy, but I can work through that. I can do this, and we get the happiness back. Woman mind frame is, well, I'm emotional. I need this right now. And you're not giving this, providing this to me right now. So temporarily, this person is providing this to me. So that's when it goes off. I'm not saying men don't cheat. I'm not saying women only cheat. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying the biology of the things, that's how it messed up. That's how it works together. Let's see. So how do you know if monogamy is right for you? How do you know monogamy is right for you?
Me personally?
Yeah.
Well, I know it's right for me because, once you find that star, that star player, somebody that's irreplaceable, then, that's it. So
Here's another question.
Why look other places?
How you know it's right for her?
Now that is true. Because you never know what the other person is truly feeling. All you can talk about is what you feel. You don't know what they feel. So I'll give you that one.
Now, experts. Now, this is not this is not on me. My stuff. This is what I just learned. Experts. Now, experts suggest you have to sit down and talk with your partner. Find out their needs and wants and what makes them would think they'll work for them without being biased, negative, and y'all either talking together and figure out what that will work particularly for your specific relationship, not the other person's relationship, but what works for your specific relationship. And that's what works. Now, if the problem is we worry about what other people think, and that interferes in our relationships. So you need to worry about what your partner feels, and your partner need to worry about what you feel, and y'all tend to work on that together, and then y'all work on that part. You agree?
I agree. It's a partnership. I mean, that's your partner. That's your best friend, the person you see every day. So yeah, that's got to be airtight.
So my take on this, based on my studies and whatnot, is I personally, of course, agree with monogamy. I don't have the time, nor do I have the want or the desire to have multiple people, multiple women. And the reason why, for me, is now, I don't know, I know you're married too.
Absolutely.
Now, I know, have you been in arguments before?
Everyone gets in arguments.
Okay. Could you imagine getting in an argument with more than one damn person at a time?
Whew. That can happen. It has happened, but yeah, it's not fun.
How about 2 women at the same time?
Okay. No.
How about 3 women at the same time?
No.
That's my point.
No.
Mentally, physically, and emotionally. Fuck that. I don't need that shit. I don't need that kind of stress.
Yeah, fuck all that. No, none of that stress, And, I'm married, you're married, but, one is enough. One could feel like 5.
1 is enough.
Depends on what you might have done or didn't do,
Right.
That one person can turn into 15 on you real quick.
Right. Now, again, you gotta do what you're gonna do. I'm not knocking your home. You gotta figure out what's good for you. Besides the religious basis and stuff, now a lot of people use that to help them in relationships, and you should. So I'm not saying don't, but you still gotta figure out what's best for you and your relationship. Me personally, and my man disagreed also, 1 is enough.
1 is enough. That is all.
Can you think about menstrual cycles? Because you do know, once a woman, say a couple of women are together all the time.
Yep.
After a while of being together all the time, emotionally and mentally, their cycles start to match. It's either going to be one ends 1 week and the other one starts the next following week, or starts in the same time period. It starts to match up in the same time period.
That sounds like a never-ending cycle.
Correct. Now, what if you have 2 or 3 women? Now, you got cycles all in the same time period. Now, I don't care how beautiful you are, how smart you are, or whatever. Every beautiful woman has a fucking problem. No offense to nobody out there.
It's all natural.
No offense. But at some point in time, somebody's going to feel like you are a fucking problem. It could be that time of your cycle. It could be that time you get irritated. I can't imagine more than one person in my fucking face yelling at me. Do some fucking dishes, or clean this, or do this, or get up and do this or this, or some shit. More than one?
Right, all 3 directions. I mean, everywhere you turn, you get just going. They just shooting at you, going to you.
Stop. And first of all, strong-minded women. First, I'm gonna change that quick. Strong-minded men are territorial. So you can't get more than one man that's strong-minded in the same time, in the same household for a long period of time with the same woman in a polygamy relationship. And now that'll work. Now, both of them can't be strong-minded. Strong-minded men are territorial, and that woman will become property, a territorial property, and they start competing. That's going to bump heads. Only way that works, one of them can't be strong-minded. Now, as far as a woman concerned, strong-minded women cannot be around each other too long because they'll start knocking heads. Now, can you imagine that shit? Now, that means everybody have different emotions. Damn. Different emotions, different mentalities, different makeups. Somebody can be strong in that group, because
different
and they're gonna be the alpha woman. Now, what if you have more than one strong woman in that pack?
Disaster. Category 4, 5, 10, whatever you want to call it.
So, hell to the no. That's my take on that one.
And I stamped that fuck to the no. Absolutely not. Monogamy is the way to go. My opinion. You do what you want, but my opinion.
Right. I'd agree with you on that one, bro. All right, so that takes the wrap on tonight's episode. I hope you enjoyed it. I got 6 movies to recommend for you guys. Brother, you go first. You like to recommend a movie or a show?
They need to bring back the game, like old school. Just start it back over and bring back Dirk.
You see me the game with Dirk and all that?
That's my
yo, that's my dog. Yo, did you watch the new joint?
I haven't seen the new ones yet, but they're not going to be the same. It's not going to be like the classic ones, man. You know, Jason recycling the toilet paper. And
I agree,
stuff,
but it's still good, man. It's only one season though. Am I right? It's one season.
Durbin on there?
Yeah, he showed up.
Okay.
He showed up. You know, it's what's dude's name? Football dude.
Blue.
You got Blue.
Malik.
Oh, Leak on there?
Tasha Mack, Malik, the squad still on there, bro.
What about the other little dude, what's his name? Irv, the agent dude, he on there?
Yeah, he on there,
a little slick.
She like, you know.
Yeah,
Tasha Mack done took over.
She done took over, bro. Tasha Mack done took over.
It's still a twist, so.
I saw it coming on that episode when they had the Pinot Grigio as the water cooler.
Man, watch it. Now, it's only one episode. But I'm waiting for the next episode to come up.
Well, not one episode.
It's at Paramount Plus, right?
Not one episode, one season.
What? Sorry, I meant one season.
So it's a whole season.
It's a whole season. A whole season.
The new one with the new fresh people face and everything. It's on Paramount. They haven't released anything new.
Right. It's on Paramount.
Lately.
Right. It's on Paramount. We still waiting for the second season to come out. They need to hurry and get that going. Bro, it's good. You need to watch it, bro.
Yeah, I gotta get back on Paramount Plus.
Yeah, we game fans too, bro. All the way. All the way.
Go back to the first episode, man. So
always, man. All the way through.
And rewind and binge watch.
Yeah, binge watch all of it. You know what I'm saying?
Just take me to one of Malik parties. Take me to one of them.
You ain't going home. You gonna be sleeping in the doghouse. You go to the Malik party.
Oh, no, my boo would be with me if I go to Malik's party, no doubt. I just have to keep
Malik. Hold up.
I just have to keep Malik.
Did I just bypass that? You said, hold up. I made my mind up someone else's now. I've been reading shit. You said go to Malik's party?
Yeah.
Hell no.
Man.
Come on, man.
Right.
I don't go to regular parties.
YOLO.
I don't.
You gotta live there once in a while.
First of all, that YOLO shit is stupid. About you only live once. No, you live every day, motherfucker. Every day, not once.
Look, man, if you can watch a damn Ravens game, you can go to one of the damn Malik parties.
Exactly.
It's like the same shit.
I don't like going to my own party. I left my own party at age 18.
That was 18.
True story.
You 40 something.
They threw me my friends and my family threw me a surprise party in my house. It was cracked. It was crowded like a motherfucker. It was packed.
You just rolled out.
People there. I just fucking walked away. I left. Walked down the street.
Didn't get none of your birthday gifts or nothing.
I said, fuck it. I didn't want to be around them.
Did you get a plate, something to walk with?
I didn't want to be there.
Damn.
I walked away from my own shit. They came out running for me saying, what's going on? What's wrong? I didn't fucking feel like it, man. I just walked away. The place. Now, it's funny because I used to go to clubs and stuff, you know, and that different. I had the control. I can go and leave when I want. I'm fucking at home. I can't go and leave. You in my house. So it was packed. It was so packed. So many fuckers, man. I couldn't. You going like I'm going around like this, squeezing through my own damn living room.
Just hang your hands up.
People got your hands up.
People in the
man. You supposed to get in there and get in the groove.
Listen,
man.
people up the stairs. People up the stairs. I don't fucking know. People all over the place. People in my damn. People in my damn front yard. I just fucking left, man.
You knew him at some point in time.
I know of some of these people. The other people, I don't know. I don't know the fuck was in my house. I really don't. To this day, I don't know who the fuck was in my house.
I was there.
Shit, you could. I don't know. I wasn't there, is what I'm saying. So I don't do parties like that, you know. I don't know. I don't like surprises. Surprise me, you might get hit. Fuck that. Alright. Recommendations. That was a great one, bro. I gotta give you that one. Oh shit, that was a good one. Damn, you made me miss. Fuck the rest of these, man. That was the best one right there. No. My daughter gave me the damn eye. I gotta say it now. She recommended these. She's 22. She recommended these. This is her joint. Sex Education. Interesting movie, but be aware it does have a lot of sex scenes. It's called Sex Education. Almost looks like a porn show, but it touches on some important topics about our youth. You think you'll see that?
Is it deemed educational? I mean, what section do you put it in?
Porn.
Well, maybe slide that to the left.
She said, yeah, porn.
Won't be watching that.
Porn.
Next.
Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. Excellent movie. Bro, did you see that?
Haven't seen it.
Man, you wanna laugh, cry. It's the last one. Great movie, man. Volume 3. Damn.
Plus we Marvel's fans. So.
I don't know, true. You a Marvel fan?
Nope.
Yeah.
You just DC?
I want to say I'm a fan. I mean, I can't say I'm not a fan. If it's on me, if I get time to sit down and watch it, then I probably would.
You like DC?
Oh yeah.
You don't like Marvel?
I like them all.
Avengers?
Oh yeah, Avengers is the shit.
That's Marvel's, man.
That's the shit. So yeah.
Yeah, that's Marvel.
Absolutely.
I'm about to say, you're not a Marvel fan? Oh shit, that's kind of worse than being a Commodores fan. Like, what the hell? Right?
Lionel Richie dropping them hits.
Alright. Secretly, go watch Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. That's on Netflix. I think Netflix, yeah.
No,
Disney Plus. Alright. Secret Invasion with Samuel L. motherfucking Jackson.
Gotta watch Samuel.
Season 1. Season 1 is out. Action-packed, suspenseful, great movie. Oh man, you gotta see that, man.
Also on Disney.
That's on Disney Plus.
They got Samuel L. Jackson on Disney.
Bro, Secret Invasion. You gotta go watch that, man.
Talking about if you're a Marvel fan, then it's a movie that's like a spin-off from Captain Marvel, and they get into more details about like how Captain Marvel became like.
Well, don't tell it. We got the audience back here talking, y'all. That's Tasha Mack.
Sorry, y'all.
She was in our previous episode. She's in the audience. She wanted to give be a commentator and shit. But it's all good. It's all love. Okay, she's speaking as an audience member. It's all good though. It's all good. Alright, let her know she's in the audience.
Yes, I'm sorry.
Alright. Number 4. This one's called I Lost My Body. I'm not sure my hell my daughter's watching, but it's not PG, of course. It says I Lost My Body. Not a PG movie, slow pace, but interesting. Okay. Warm Bodies. She said, don't watch this one. In a movie called Warm Bodies. It's not a good movie. It's weird. She's not a fan of it. Alright. And I just asked my co-host, do he have a movie to watch? He said The Game. That's down. That's right here, hands down on that one. So I gotta give him that one. So, alright. Thank you, my supporters, for supporting my online store and podcast. Please continue to give me your feedback. I definitely appreciate it. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe, and I'll give you a shout out. Don't forget to check out my Straight Hating online apparel store called Straight Hating Fashion and More. Go to straighthatingfashionandmore.com. Thank you for watching or listening, depending on what platform you're currently using. Follow my podcast on straighthating.castos.com for video and audio podcasts, and straighthatingpodcast.buzzsprout.com for audio podcasts. And I'm also on Spotify, YouTube, and about 10 other platforms as well. Here's my co-host Tom Ellis. I'm your host AC. Talk to you later. Peace.